Hello. Welcome to 8-Hit Gaming. The second episode. It's a show in Seattle about art and weed and video games. Our guest today, here with us in the studio, give a big round of applause at home. It's our friend Clara Pluton.
Hi.
Did I say it right?
Yeah,
Not
Pluton. No, crouton, futon.
Easy.
Pluton. Yeah.
Cool. Clara, thank you so much for joining us today.
My pleasure.
Clara's the hot new pansexual comedian on the scene.
True.
Love it. Clara is going to be playing a little games with us today. We're going to have her make her Mii in a second because she doesn't currently have a Mii on my Wii, and I think that's a problem. Go ahead and start that going.
Okay.
While I light this joint for you.
I also don't understand all the different tablets. Like you have this one, and then there's these dingers, and then there's a television.
It's a whole crazy new world.
Is it touchscreen?
Yeah, this is a touchscreen. You want a little stylus?
I do want a stylus.
A little stylus stick.
From photo, if I take a picture of myself?
If you want, but it's always super unflattering. So I'll just warn you.
So I'm going to do from scratch then. I'm going to take your advice on that.
Yeah. Select a gender. Already oppressive.
Already not down with this. The patriarchy is alive and well.
In Nintendo's.
In this tablet.
Mii creation.
Thank you so much. Okay, I'm gonna lie and say that I don't have a round face.
You gotta do some lying in the character creation section.
I'm gonna pretend that it's the middle of August and I have a little tan.
You were telling me that you're not a huge gamer per se, but you're a gamer. Everyone's a gamer these days. You like The Sims.
I love The Sims. I love The Sims. I would make all my Sims queer, obviously. And okay, this is also a little bit of a tangent, but I recently came out to both my parents and I was like, I'm queer. Because I'm currently seeing a woman. So I was like, let me just do the damn thing and tell my parents. My dad said, I knew it. And I was like, I hated that. I was like, that's so invalidating. But maybe it's because I made all my Sims lesbians.
Yeah.
But that's how he peeped it.
Did you also have a lot of giveaway music? Did you have any Indigo Girls on your iPod?
It was the Cranberries. Sobbing to the Cranberries in my room, like, you don't understand me.
I'm not gonna lie, that's a pretty gay band.
That's a pretty gay band. And no, that's not.
No. Here's the thing about the Mii noses. There's two good ones.
Okay, and
You're
I think
on
it's
one
this
of them.
one.
Just keep it.
And it's this one. No. I kind of made mine sexy.
No, she's cute.
She's very... And then glasses, obviously.
Fun.
And then, can she be tall?
She can be any height.
Perfect. And mine's going to be a little thick like me.
Love it, yeah.
Okay, done. Nickname. I'm just going to do Crouton.
Crouton, cute.
Cute. Okay. And my favorite color is purple.
Cool.
We did it.
There you are. You're right there alongside Beyonce and my roommate.
Oh, here's the stylus. Do not lose this.
Oh, yeah.
I'm actually
These cost $15.
Do they really? Because, I recently got finagled. I got bamboozled into getting the iPhone 1 million, the most recent iPhone. Mm-hmm. And I hate it because you can't charge your phone and listen to music at the same time. And you have to get a little extension to listen to anything that has that kind of aux. And they each cost $15 fucking bucks.
The little adapters?
Adapters. And I lose all of them because they're the size of my toe.
I have the same.
Keep onto that.
I have the same phone, so I'm sure we're going to be going through this together. We can swap, though.
We should swap. Maybe we can find a storage space, invest in a bunch, and then we each have a key.
Around the city.
Exactly.
We just have caches.
Yeah.
You already familiarized yourself with some of these levels, so we're going to try and stump you. We're going to do a later in the game level.
Okay, I'm choosing.
But let's go over to the Amiibo hut and let's get styled. But I'm Mega Man.
Okay, so it's you right now.
So then I'll leave, and I think you have to walk in there. I think
okay,
that's
I'm going to walk in there. Okay, I got to go back in because you're looking fly and I'm jealous. And I'm going to peep one for me.
By the way, viewers at home, my Amiibo collection is incomplete. If you would like to buy me Amiibos, just go ahead and send me a message. I'll tell you which ones I need. I'll tell you that Rosalina is very hard to find.
Oh my, Kirby's so cute because hot pink. I want to be Kirby.
Ooh, Kirby, cute.
Done.
Let's go to World 3, because you haven't been there yet.
Okay, true. I'm just following you.
It's a great game that I've played a lot of in the past, and I haven't played in a while. So we're going to be rediscovering some stuff together.
Very fun web.
Ooh, this is a cookie level.
I like that.
We were just talking in the previous episode about Nintendo cookie theme levels, so this will be perfect.
Okay. I
So
can
here
get
we
down
are.
with that. Here we are.
Ooh, already we've got a pretty
Okay,
aggressive...
I also really want to say really quick that, A, don't push me.
I want to get that... Oh, sorry.
Okay, but
I'm going to get this stamp real
also,
quick.
our Yoshis are unfortunately enforcing the gender binary right now.
Do you want to switch?
Yeah, I think that we have to switch.
We have to.
Okay, good.
Oh no, I ate you!
That's so cute. We can fight together.
As it should
Oh, I
be.
forgot that I was blue. Okay. And also having this fan of a controller in my hand after just getting acclimated
You want to go back?
to, yeah,
Okay.
now I have to go back.
That was fun, though. I
I'm
healed
glad
you
that we
up,
had
so
that
now you're all
Okay,
set.
Thank you. How
Get
do I
some
eat
eggs with
you?
Just the same way you eat anything. With your mouth.
Okay.
Here, do it.
Oh my god. So, B. Bye.
Ah! No, put me down! Put me down!
Can I take you out of me?
I think you could actually lay me as an egg, which
That
is really
is
funny.
very cute. We're having such a good time.
You.
I loved Crash Bandicoot.
He was good.
He
They're
was-
gonna do a reboot of him soon.
I'm
so
very
keep an eye out.
intrigued. Putt Putt. I liked
Putt-Putt.
that. Choose your own adventure
Adventure,
situation.
yeah.
There was also this game I really played. Because essentially, I mean, I've always been obsessed with farm animals aesthetically. Like, I have like a pig tattoo. My first tattoo was a lamb. So there was this game that was really ethereal and beautiful that you would play,
Okay.
but you were a sheep herder.
Come over here.
Okay. And I have no idea. Do you want to
Was
eat
it
me?
like Harvest Moon?
Yes.
Harvest Moon was real hot.
So beautiful and like texture.
Okay, jump.
I loved it. Jump.
There was something up there. I knew it.
Okay, we got all of it.
Never
Perfect.
wrong.
You're never wrong. I'm gonna eat you right now.
Throw me up there.
Yes, I am. And then I also played that game whose name
Go down.
go down.
There you go.
Oh, okay. That was I'm forgetting what it's called, but he had a key and you could play as Disney characters.
Kingdom Hearts.
I played that. I was obsessed. I thought he was
really
so
good
cute.
game. Sora.
Yeah, I just
Voiced by what's his name from Sixth Sense?
Haley Joel Osment. What?
Mhm.
I was
Did I just
hoping
blow
it was
your
going to be
mind?
Bruce Willis.
Oh yeah, Bruce Willis.
That would have been ideal.
playing,
That my like
Sora.
anime fantasy was actually just Bruce Willis in disguise.
I'm gonna eat you real quick. Is that okay?
That's totally fine.
If I get consent first.
Absolutely.
Okay,
That's
good.
what it's all about. And then we just move faster through the game when you eat me because you're better at this than I am. So we could just shoot through. I died. That was a true sacrifice.
You did, but you're gonna come back and we're both gonna go into that world. Here, jump on my head. Yeah.
Jump on your head. Jump on your head.
All right,
Okay.
secret zone.
I'm ready.
So adventure games, were you more attracted to like the story aspect of the game
Yes.
sometimes?
I liked relating to the characters. I wanted to see myself in them because I'm a narcissist. That's why Yoshi and Mario Bros. Was difficult because I didn't know their personal narrative.
Yoshi's a little dinosaur guy.
But like, what does he like to do? It's like, what does he want in a partner? Like, what does he want from a mate? That's what I want to know about my character.
What's his sign?
What's his sign? I loved Neopets because I think I also loved worlds. I just loved escaping to not Earth.
Mm-hmm. Earth is pretty weak.
Pretty weak, and I was always so disappointed that our world didn't run like a Pokemon world, where essentially you could
Free
just
healthcare, you mean?
free healthcare. That's very tight, but you could be privy to different sorts of worlds all in one quote unquote Earth, which I always wanted. I wanted to be able to like
Here,
go on a bus.
eat me and throw me up there so you can.
Okay, and be able to go. Okay, press down.
Mm-hmm.
And then be able to go to a world that's like totally fire or ice. I was like, why can't I do that? Perfect. Can I eat more of them?
Yeah, anytime you see one of those knots, basically.
What were
just
your
lick it.
favorite games growing up?
Ooh, that's a great question. Thank you. No one has asked me that question so far.
Oh my god, I'm so conscientious of you, Nick, and I
Yeah.
want to know everything about you.
My first conscientious yes.
Of course, I'm very curious about you.
I was definitely a Nintendo guy. I really liked Zelda and Mario. Still do. And I really liked some of the point and clicks like you were talking about. I definitely played Putt Putt.
Of course.
And one of the first games I played was The Secret of Monkey Island, which is like
What is that?
it's very similar in structure to Putt Putt, but it's basically like the adult game that Putt Putt was based on.
Okay.
And it
That is
was
very
about
interesting.
like a funny pirate. He was like
a funny pirate.
he wanted to be a pirate, but he was like kind of a mess.
Oh
And
my God.
I like it. I related to him.
That's
you know?
so cute. I love
that
that.
level.
Are kids now currently playing The Sims? Like, is it still happening?
I know there's like
In the
free
12
versions for iOS.
Okay.
The Sims 4 recently launched. It wasn't very well received, but with those like big mega franchises that like your mom and like non-gamers know about, it sometimes doesn't matter. You know, if it's a bad version, they're just like, oh, I got the new Sims. You know, I got the new, you know, insert. I don't want to say any one particular game and get the folks at home mad at me.
Of course, but true.
Like the next Madden. There you go.
Madden.
If anyone is watching this and you play Madden, just turn it off.
Seriously, honestly, don't talk to me. That's like one thing that I do judge, and I don't know if it's right for me to judge.
I don't really judge, but
I judge fantasy football. I judge fantasy leagues. I don't get it. Like, leave your house. Is that me being mean?
It's kind of mean, but I agree with you.
Right?
But at the same time, it's like, I will totally spend a couple hours speculating about what's going to happen on Walking Dead this week. And
So
I've
I
already
guess
read
it's
the
similar.
comics. I should know already.
I guess. I just think what I find to be peculiar is when they have fantasy meetings outside of the internet. Like, they all go to Chad's house and they talk about...
Of course it's Chad.
It's Chad, and they talk about their teams, like their rosters. It just blows my mind. But my brother is really into sports, and then once he was like, I want to say Final Fantasy. What's it called when college basketball plays? Final Four?
March Madness?
March Madness.
I can't believe I knew that. That's the most heterosexual moment of my life.
I'm so proud of you. It's on the record here, folks. You heard it here first. You know what March Madness is. And my brother was like, fill out a roster. Like, fill one of these out with me. And I was like, okay. So I just picked random teams. Or Googled the players and saw who was the hottest.
Oh, yeah.
And then I got higher in my bracket than my brother did. He didn't talk to me for like 3 months. Okay, good.
This one seems interesting because I feel like maybe you grab onto the wall in this one. Let's try that.
That's good. Scarf roll scamper. That's adorable.
There's going to be scarves.
That's so cute.
Oh, it's so cute.
It's so cute. I'm ready for it. Yeah, my parents hated video games. But they liked like the sports ones. But I remember there was one game my brother played called Bully.
Bully's a really good game.
So good, and I loved playing that. And I felt like it was so vindictive, and I appreciated the narrative, and it had a good message.
It did have a good
stand
message.
Up for yourself.
It was very anti-click as well.
Yeah, I appreciate. This is fun.
That's one of the few Rockstar games that I haven't seen a sequel to, and I really want that to happen.
It was really fun. My parents also, not that they wanted me to be a bully, but they were always like, stick up for yourself. If someone's like picking on you, like just give them a shove back. I was like, damn. I was not raised in a pass in this household.
Here, I'm going to throw you at that guy.
Good idea.
Oh, I keep... Did I kill you? What the fuck just happened?
Oh my god.
I can't believe that just happened.
That was sad. That was sad.
That was one of the most...
That was honestly tragic.
Tragic moments so far on this show. So I'm sorry, viewers.
I don't really understand the technology behind making a game.
It's a lot of bleeps
algorithm?
and bloops. Yeah, it's algorithms and it's bleeps and bloops.
It's those three.
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand remotely. Do they draw it? I'm also so like in the 50s sometimes. And
okay, I can fill you in on that part.
Okay.
So like what you're looking at right now
is
a bunch of 3D models. And they've...
Like out of clay?
No. Okay, maybe I can't explain this to you.
I don't get it at all.
Like Pixar, right?
Okay.
Like they make what Mike and Sully look like,
and
then they can kind of reposition them.
Right. So it is an algorithm.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's an algorithm.
Okay, it's an algorithm.
And then what they do with those 3D models is they put what's called a texture on it, which is probably just a flat document that overlays onto it as if like you were putting... If this is my 3D model, you know, and I'm putting like a piece of paper... You start
where it's like green and black and it's all cubes, like in Tron.
Like in Tron.
And you move over it.
Mm-hmm.
But then here's my other question, like not to be high and not to quote Derek Zoolander.
Okay.
But how do they get it in the computer? Do you know what I mean? How do they get the program in the computer and make it?
The best part of this question is you've been jumping on my head the entire time we've been talking about
I don't understand online.
Hey everybody, it's time for the Quick Time event!
Yay!
For those who haven't watched the show already, we are going to do some trivia of the gaming variety.
Yes.
While Clara has to play Duck Hunt.
I'm so nervous.
You're going to do good. It's just like shooting real ducks.
True. I have
Okay,
so
start
much
shooting.
expertise. Okay.
The original Yoshi's Island came out on which console? A. Game Boy, B. Super Nintendo, or C. N64?
Can you say the name of the game again?
Yoshi's Island.
Game Boy.
I'm
That's
sorry,
so
it's the
wrong.
SNES. It's,
You're
it's
right.
okay if we got so many more questions.
I knew.
Paul McCartney recently recorded the theme song for which big budget shooter? A.
What?
Destiny, B. Halo 4, C. Call
What
of Duty
the
Infinite
fuck?
Warfare.
Definitely the first one.
Yeah, you are right.
Okay.
It's Destiny.
Yeah, it's not either of those two. He's
Right.
British. He wouldn't do that. He's sophisticated.
Question 3. Pokemon breeding was added in which version?
Pokemon breeding?
Hang on, let me finish.
Okay.
I'm sorry I made you giggle with
Oh my God.
with the premise.
That is
Pokemon
so-
breeding was added in which version of the main game series? A. Yellow, B. Gold Silver, C. Ruby Sapphire.
It had to be yellow.
I'm sorry, it's Gold Silver.
Okay, I don't get breeding. You can mash them.
You can make eggs and like little baby Pokemon.
You don't see it though, right?
No.
Okay.
You could, like go to the zoo and see two Pokemon go.
Yeah,
at
that's
it.
what I thought it was like that. Okay.
Next question.
Yeah.
In 2008, Blizzard Entertainment merged with which major games publisher? A. Activision, B. THQ, C. Sony.
I have no idea what any of those words
Just
meant.
any letter then you can
C,
say.
because my name starts with C.
It's A. I'm sorry. Hopefully some of the other questions will be C. 5. Which game series has not been made into a feature-length film yet?
Okay.
A. Final Fantasy, B. SimCity, C. Assassin's Creed.
Any of those or any of those. And it's Sims. There's no Sims movie, right?
There's no SimCity, right?
Oh my
right.
God.
Cool.
Whew.
Got it.
Would've been
6.
nerve-wracking.
What was the name of that little purple car who went on adventures? A. Putt Putt, B. Boom Boom, C. Lup Lup.
Putt Putt.
Yeah,
I know that.
That one might have been stacked. 7. Which character replaced Brock on the Pokemon anime for both the Orange Islands arc on the show and the movie Pokemon 2000?
Oh.
A. Sabrina, B. Lily, C. Tracy.
Is it Lily?
It's Tracy, and he
fucking-
sucked. He fucking sucked.
Fuck
Boring
you, Tracy.
character. All right, and the final question of the day.
Okay.
DPS is a common nerd acronym for what? A. Damage per second. B. Don't put stuff. C. Deep deep pussy smell. I forgot I wrote that.
How did you write that?
Deep pussy smell.
What the fuck?
I couldn't think of anything.
You couldn't think of anything else but deep pussy smell.
Deep pussy smell. Do you want to guess?
What are they? Okay.
It's A.
It's A. Damage
It's
per
A.
second.
Yay! You got like 5 of them or something.
Okay, good.
Oh no. I think the show's canceled. Oh my gosh, Clara, thank you for being on the
Oh my
show.
God, of course.
Let's kill this joint and
Good idea.
other than going to the aquarium later in the day, where can people go to see you in Seattle?
They can go to see me in Seattle. On Tuesdays, I'm usually at the Comedy Nest.
B2?
Yeah, at the Rendezvous there. I produce a house show at my house in Georgetown called Mama Said.
It's really rad.
So if you want to know more about that,
Follow you on...
follow me on Instagram, Clara Pluton, but the O is a 0 because I'm a gamer, clearly.
Using that leet speak.
Using that, or that's also my Twitter handle.
Thank you very much for watching. This has been a great time. Thank you, Clara, for being on the show.
course.
We'll see you next week, guys.
Bye.
Bye.